So, Etiquette Expert reveals the most common mistakes people make after a job interview. Job applications are often incredibly nerve-wracking, but one expert has shared her top tips for making a good impression and reveals all the things you should do even after the interview itself. So this article is about this TikTok user, Susie.says, and she's giving her advice about, people who are going for interviews, what to do, not just during the interview, but after the interview. She says, when it comes to interviews, she has provided a handy guide on what to do once all the worrying questions are out the way. So you see, a lot of people are very focused on the actual interview itself, but what people need to remember is what happens afterwards is just as important, if not more important. So she said, send an email within 24 hours thanking them for the opportunity. If requested during the interview to provide additional information, you can do that in the email. Yeah, I think this is very important that you do that straight away after the interview, because remember, you have to keep yourself in their mind so that they don't forget you. So, who knows, maybe they had many candidates and you were the 10th person or whatever. So they need to remember you. You do this by sending them an email, and like she says, if you need some information, you request it, but you just keep the dialogue going, afterwards, after the interview itself. She also states that you should take action the next day as well and thank them again, this time with a handwritten note. That way it shows you are committed to the role. This is something new. I've actually haven't thought about this. Send a handwritten note the next day again, thanking them for the opportunity, she explained. How would that work then? Would they have to post it, or how would you deliver that, via post? Perhaps. I think it is a nice touch, because these days, everything is done via WhatsApp or email or messaging or phone. So it's something, it's something different, maybe unique a little bit if you did that, because maybe it's more common nowadays. I don't know. Most importantly, make sure you tell them that you look forward to hearing their decision, so that you again show how keen you are for the job. Yeah. So they should know that you are keen, that you're really interested, because they don't want someone who is not keen. No employer wants to hire a candidate who is maybe not sure or not really keen, when there are so many other people who are very keen and who really want the job. So that, I think, is very important advice as well. If you start to worry that the decision might be a little bit late, she says a quick phone call to question when the decision might be made is absolutely fine, and even shows you are still keen for the opportunity and have not forgotten all about it. Yeah, I think this is very important to keep probing. Again, keep yourself in their minds. Just remind them about yourself, that you are still waiting to hear about the decision. They may have not made a decision, and they're still probably pondering or considering different candidates. So this is your chance to show them again, oh, remember me, I also came to the interview. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. According to the expert, the most important thing to remember when it comes to post-interview etiquette is that manners still matter. I totally agree with that. So always remember to send those thank you notes to the interviewers to let them know that you are thankful for the opportunity. Yeah, I think it's important that you project yourself as being someone who has really good manners and etiquettes, because let's face it, if someone is going to hire anyone, they would want that person to have at least good manners, so that they are pleasant to be around. They don't want someone to come into their office or their place and not be friendly, not be well mannered, please, thank yous, opening door. So I think that is very important. People look for that, because you want to be around someone who is well mannered and friendly, rather than someone who is not. Yep, I agree with most of these tips. Other things to remember would be on time, be well dressed, be ready to answer questions, give a lot of examples of your evidences of your experience and your skills. Yep, all of these things are very important. Alright, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.